Somewhere, someone is in a theme park right now, having fun. But not me, because I'm here, at a news desk, ready to accept my responsibility as the savior of theme park journalism. Break out your fedoras and call me Scoop, because I've got all the theme park news for the week of October 17th, 2023. Hey guys, Matt here with some hot theme park news that just fell off a truck. The cops ask any questions, then tell them you have no idea where it came from. It's time for headlines. Disney has announced the return date for all-day park hopping. On January 9th, 2024, guests with pass hopper tickets won't have to wait until 2 p.m. to hop to another park. Want to rope drop the Magic Kingdom and then immediately jump the monorail over to Epcot? Breakfast at Animal Kingdom and lunch at Hollywood Studios? Starting in January, all things are possible. 2024 is starting to look awesome. I have changed my mind. 2024 does not look awesome. Prices are going to be going up at Walt Disney World and Disneyland theme parks. In Florida, get ready to pay more for those annual passes as all tiers increase in price. The only pass available to all guests, the IncrediPass, has increased $50, bringing the price to $1,449 a year. Parking will also be increasing by $5 a day. Over at Disneyland, park tickets will be going up. While the cheapest single-day one-park tickets remain $104 a day, Tier 1 and 2 increased by $5 to $119 and $134. Tier 3 and 4 increased by $10 to $154 and $169 a day. And Tier 5 and 6 require a blood sacrifice. In addition, expect price hikes to hopper tickets, annual passes, and parking. At this point, though, I think we're all aware that the magic of Disney always comes at a price. And really, what are we going to do about it? Not go? That's crazy talk. Now to go book my next trip and convince my wife that my happiness is worthy of considerable debt. Just when I was ready to denounce Disney over pricing, they go and do something that makes me want to throw more money at them. Everyone loves droids, and Disney Imagineers want to give us what we want. They're testing free-roaming droids in training at Disneyland's Star Wars-themed Galaxy's Edge. These new robots can learn to imitate artistic motion, including emotes and dancing. Moritz Bacher, which I have no idea if I pronounced that correctly, associate lab director at Disney Research, said, "They get really angry and the eyes turn red. They walk over uneven terrain. They can still balance. They're really robust." What they aren't saying is how they'll deal with toddlers drop-kicking them constantly throughout the day. I assume they've been equipped with those R2-D2-style shock arms. While the droids are currently being tested in California, no word on when or if they become a permanent part of the land, and no word if they'll be making their way to Florida. Universal Hollywood has revealed its holiday entertainment lineup. The annual seasonal favorites start beginning Friday, November 24th, and will run daily through January 1st. Christmas in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter transforms the village of Hogsmeade into a winter wonderland, filled with shimmering lights, decorative garlands, and festive wreaths. That's the press release writing that, not me. I've never used the words festive wreaths in a sentence. I can barely say it. Hogwarts Castle hosts a stunning light projection show, while an impressive array of exclusive merchandise will take all your money. Not to be upstaged, the Grinch returns with his Grinchmas celebration full of music, performances, photo ops, and the 60-foot-tall Grinchmas tree. The topsy-turvy centerpiece is adorned with hundreds of ornaments and thousands of LED lights, entertaining guests with a nightly tree lighting ceremony and a snowfall flurry. For all the information on these and all of the holiday happenings at the park and City Walk, visit universalhollywood.com. 'Tis the season to book a flight to Hollywood. Driving around running errands but wish you were walking through Port of Entry at Islands of Adventure? It's even easier to make that happen. Universal has released its Island of Adventure soundtrack on a ton of streaming platforms, including Apple Music, Spotify, and Pandora, the streaming service, not the Animal Kingdom land, although nothing is stopping you from rocking it while in line for Flight of Passage. Seriously, they won't kick you out. Early in the year, the soundtrack had been re-released on YouTube, but this makes it way more convenient. I can't wait to strut through the grocery store with the sounds of Seuss landing in my ears. Islands of Adventure soundtrack is now streaming. Busch Gardens Tampa is opening its 10th roller coaster this spring. Phoenix Rising will be a new B&M suspended family coaster coming to the Pantopia region of the park. The ride will travel at speeds up to 44 miles per hour with ride cars that swing side by side as it flies over the Serengeti Plain. Annual pass holders will be able to score a ride before the coaster launches in spring 2024. Personally, I don't know if I'd name a coaster after a mythical creature that bursts into flame, but at least it has a great logo. Dollywood has opened the doors of its newest resort early. Heartsong Lodge is welcoming guests with a special sneak preview package that is available to book between October 13th and October 30th. You can be among the first to experience the beautiful mountain resort that includes 302 rooms, communal wood-burning fire pit, and gift shop. The package also comes with a one-day park pass and harvest tasting pass. So many passes. There's never been a better excuse to taste some of that fresh mountain air. The resort's grand opening is November 3rd. For reservations and information, head over to dollywood.com/heartsong or call 1-800-DOLLYWOOD if you still prefer to use the phone to make calls. Oh man, we're all out of news. What are we gonna do now? Fill the time. Oh, I know. Let's go check in with the vloggers over at Vlogger Vibe. So many V's. Kyle from View from the Cheap Seats is heading to a new haunt in Central Florida, and he's taking us with him virtually. It's October, so it's definitely time to put the parks on hold and venture out into the world of local haunts. Go see what's so scary about Fear Reach Scream Park over at View from the Cheap Seats. Rick with Rix Flix is over at Universal letting us in on everything that's new at Universal Studios Orlando. New food, new sights, and new merchandise are all covered as Rick takes a lap around the park. All of the fun can be had at Rix Flix. Prince Charming Dev is at Epcot, and he's got an update on all things experimental prototype community of tomorrow. He's walking through Journey of Water, soaring over California, and using his imagination with Figment. Walk along with Dev at PC Dev. Anna and Tyler are eating their way around Universal as they try all the new fall foods. What do they like? What do they hate? The only way you'll find out is if you go over and watch at the Pugh Two. But not yet. Finish watching me first. VincentVision is doing something I will never be able to do. Wake up and rope drop Islands of Adventure. Want to experience early park admission, but, like me, don't want to get out of bed early? Then pop over to VincentVision and see what we're all missing. Occasionally, I like to take a look at what people are saying on those social media platforms. But what's the fun in responding to their posts online when I can do it here, on the show? It's a segment I like to call Unsolicited Response. This week's messages come from Twitter. X? The one that used to have that burb, but now we're all just confused. Echo Away Green wrote, when you think about how much fun your car is having at Walt Disney World, $30 a day seems reasonable. This is a pretty good point. We all get so confused with the rising prices that we never stop to consider the feelings of all the inanimate objects. And if Disney has taught us anything, it's that these neglected items are living lives way more interesting than ours. You think I've ever made a decision as big as moving to Radiator Springs or hung off the back of a moving truck to be reunited with the people I love? You know a big decision I made today? I decided to get Chipotle. I don't deserve to go to Disney any more than my car does, so maybe I just suck it up so that my Nissan Rogue can finally have a great day that doesn't involve tire rotations. Because I assume a good tire rotation is an amazing treat for a car. At Jedi_Flowducks posts, you're going to Disney World with 3 Star Wars characters. Who you taking? Oh man, that's a tough one. How do you even choose at this point? What criteria do you use? Do I want someone brave to help me ride the coasters? Someone strategic that will help me develop the perfect plan of attack to beat the long wait times? Oh, I know. George Lucas, Lawrence Kasdan, and Jon Favreau. Chosen entirely based on the fact that they aren't fictional. I'm starting to think I took this too literally. At Emily Dallas 99 writes, has anyone ever been to Universal Orlando Resort before? Yes, they have. In fact, a quick Google image search shows that many people go every day. At USA Today tweeted, I went to Disney World without my kids and 10 out of 10 recommend. Well, you're a newspaper. You can't even have kids. And being thrown on Disney World's porch doesn't exactly count as visiting. Hey, where is Disney World's porch? Hey, if you know, then maybe comment down below. Oh boy, that one went really fast. Probably because I didn't have a ton of content. I'm gonna miss you guys when you're gone, but you can leave a comment below if you want to help me fill the void until next week. You guys know what I really love? Likes and subs. So if you want to do that too, I'm totally fine with it. I'll see you guys back here next week for more news and mayhem. Bye. I didn't like that bye. Yeah, we're going with it. Done.